Hello, beautiful creatures. Thank you again for tuning in. These are the Seasons of the Soul videos. They don't resonate with everyone. They resonate with that one person, that small collective that needs to hear it when they find it, and I trust that they will find it when they need to. So if this doesn't resonate with you, please check out one of my other videos, or tune in again for a new one. But I'm going to draw a few cards for the Season of the Soul, and if that doesn't describe your situation or the past little bit of your life, then it's just not your reading. So let's go ahead and check that out. So honestly, I'm going to have to pause. So sorry about that, beautiful creatures. This deck hasn't, I was away for a while and have not used this deck in a long time, and I like to shuffle and wake up all of my decks before every recording, and I just forgotten to do that, so I didn't want to keep recording and keep vamping for all of that time. So that was all the time we need, and let's go ahead and shuffle for the Seasons of the Soul. So please, Spirit, can you have 4 cards representing the season of the soul that we're connecting to right now, please and thank you. 4 cards, please. So it was a bit of an interesting pre-shuffle. Like, I do feel like there's a lot of anxiety and like fear, worry, that was kind of like lingering around. But let's see what the cards say. We just got our first one and second, third, and you know what? Let's put these up here. Yeah. Okay, so that's where that was. Sorry, I was just looking at the 8 of Cups, or the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because I can count. And I just wanted to know if it was in reverse or not, because like the sun looked really comfortable in the upright position there, but no, we're going to keep them all right side up. But I definitely feel like it was that earlier part of the Season of the Soul, that lingering energy that I felt. But let's go ahead and pull that last card. This is the season that like you're currently in, you're moving into right now, or you're maybe moving out of, or on your way out of anyway. So can you guys have that last card, please? Thank you, Spirit. The last card for this. Oh, thank you. Oh, wow. Isn't that a beautiful 10 of Pentacles? Okay, so I definitely feel there's been some movement out of that energy, and I really love that for you. So what I'm kind of feeling here is, again, this sense of lack, the sense of like feeling lost about something, not understanding your own power or the true beauty of who you are, the blessings and opportunities that were in front of you, and just, again, this real sense of like, I understand that's the 4 of Cups, but in getting a real 5 of Pentacles feeling from it, that like sense of lack, that being bored. Again, not understanding the opportunities that were in front of you, but that energy changed, something within that changed. And I feel like it was around this time here where you started to take a look at the opportunities in front of you, because again, I kept looking at that card and I'm like, is this right side up? Is this right side up? Is this right side up? I just had that weird moment because the sun, again, felt really natural in the upright position to me. So I felt like that's around the time things started to like get flipped up for you. And you started to take a look at these opportunities. Things started to move a lot faster with the Chariot card. And it's such a beautiful Chariot too, because like you have the sun, the moon, and the star, and the pentacle on his necklace. So like I feel like whatever opportunities that did come forward for you were really fruitful. And we see that again in the 10 of Pentacles, as that is like, you know, the yard, the house, the picket fence, the husband or wife or partner, whatever you want, whatever it is you see your future as, that's the card it is. And that's the energy you're in right now, or the energy you're about to come in. So if you're in this whirlwind energy right now with the Chariot, know that you're moving forward with balance. You're just moving forward at great speed, and you're moving towards the Ten of Pentacles, and that's really, really beautiful. So let's take a look at your oracle cards. And just again, I feel like in the first part of this season of the soul here, I feel like there was a lot of sense of lack before this, like a lot of sense of lack before whatever switched you, like flipped your world upside down. I'm trying to like figure out what that could be. If there's like an example, but you went from feeling like you had nothing to looking at the opportunities all around you and moving forward with such like fierce tenacity. It's really beautiful. It's honestly so beautiful. But let's again take a look at your oracle cards. I'm like, what are words again? Well, what am I doing here? So we have here the gratitude card. This is actually a really beautiful card. So I pulled all of the oracle cards ahead here and read the books, and usually I read intuitively, but I really wanted to actually read the books to just gain insight for this and other readings because they're really beautiful and insightful and profound. So I just really wanted to do that. But this is really, really nice, where it's like she writes a letter to her best friend's unborn child, so she would get to know what her mother's like in like the eyes of someone else, and like just how grateful she is to have her in her life. And it's just really, really nice. And I definitely think that there are people around you that are grateful for you. You can show gratitude to others in your life that mean a lot. But I'm really feeling this heart in the vines. Maybe there's a friendship that you feel has kind of suffered from this whirlwind energy we have going on over here. And maybe it's time to reach out to them and show your gratitude. But not before it's time to leave this unhealthy situation. Sorry, I knew this card was coming, and I didn't mean to segue it like that. But it's true. So it's time to heal an unhealthy situation. Let me read the prayer on this, because it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful prayer to my Archangel Michael. It says, Archangel Michael, what parts of my life do I need to focus on more closely right now? Thank you for helping me hear your answers and for giving me the courage to make healthy changes in my life. So that's really beautiful. I'm just like about to flip the other card. Let's talk about this. So leaving an unhealthy situation in your life. So this can mean so many different things. It could be like wanting to quit smoking or drinking, or like I don't know, people pleasing, like whatever it is. It's time to really disconnect yourself from whatever it is that's not propelling you towards that Ten of Pentacles. And don't be afraid to like lose a little bit. And that's not even the right word. I take that back. Don't be afraid to release some things from your old life to make room for the new beautiful things coming for the new beautiful life that's just around the corner, or that again possibly you're experiencing right now, but it only gets better. And I really feel like you intuitively know that, and not just because I picked up the next card and it's the card Sage. So Sage is card 6, Blessing. And I just want to again take another second and look at that beautiful card. So with the Sage card, it was actually I really like this deck. It's the Herbal Astrology, I believe it is. But, so it's a card of the moon, and the moon bringing in insightful, intuitive knowledge and downloads and just like peace and healing energy, whatever it is that you need. And going within and illuminating the shadows that a lot of us don't want to deal with, But whatever blockages that you have from reaching that Ten of Pentacles state, or withholding it or staying in it, you need to, I think you psychically have your own gifts and intuitively know what you need to deal with and what you need to do to make sure that you either get that or keep that energy that you're in with right now. But I'm just really just looking at that card, and it talks about salvia. I'm not sure if any of you guys know what that is. I don't even really know what that is. But when I was a teenager, we used to smoke it. I had a very colorful life, but it brings you to this like weird altered state for a brief few moments. For me, it felt like it was like I was a toy on a shelf, and then the shelf started moving and we all started falling off. It was weird, but it felt like 10 minutes. I was like in this like little weird dream world. But it was actually like 30 seconds. And I started telling my friend, I'm like, turn off all the lights and music, because I thought that would stop the shelf from making us all fall off the edge. So maybe that's a sign to get silent and go within yourself. But again, there's some in tune messages that you have here. And it's so this card, Sage, I guess the plant, is ruled by the moon and Jupiter. So Jupiter is a very expansive planet. It's a very lucky planet, a planet of luck. I said that at 1101, so we dropped the 1, that's 111. Drop the 1, drop the 0. Oh my goodness, Stevie. I have no idea what I was saying. I was just feeling like a really divine connection with that card, and with like the light shining down the moon. Something's going to be illuminated to you soon. Whatever it is, be open to hearing those messages, because it could change your luck in whatever situation that resonates with you. So next we have the card of completion. So this is a really interesting card. It talks about how every situation has a beginning, middle, and end, and it's time to let things go. Again, it's another card of releasing things, to let the more like new beautiful things come in its place. And it talks about how holding on to things, like, holding on to fruit after it's ripe on the vine, or not picking fruit, I don't know, you get decay is what it was saying. And I get that. It doesn't, you sit in an energy that doesn't feel good, and it's no longer resonating at an energy that you're resonating at, or that you should be resonating at. And holding yourself in that energy isn't helping anyone. It's hurting now. So again, feel that energy. If you need assistance letting any of that go, please seek help. There are sources all around you, like Google Counseling, or whatever it is you feel like you're comfortable with in your city near you, and reach out to someone, because there are like groups and like, just people to talk to. So I love you, and whatever's coming to a completion, I feel like it's leading to some really beautiful things. Again, the card talks about this is now tilled the soil for seeds to be planted. So your harvest will come another day, but whatever this is has transformed you, your experience from it, everything from that experience that has now come to completion has created you to the exact you need to be for whatever's next. And that's really beautiful. So I hope you appreciate that as much as I do. So this is next. Oh, this is a really beautiful card too. So this is the card of purification. Let me just see if it'll focus here. Maybe it's just my eyes that won't focus, and I should put my glasses on. But this is the card of purification. And it talks about, cleansing rain that comes down and washes away things that aren't necessary anymore. And it talks about abundance. It talks about, the beautiful, expansive energy of summer and the sunflower, the rain, how healing it is. It's a real, like, this completion and purification coming in conjunction with each other as well. That I think means something to whatever your situation is. And I feel for you. I'm sorry for whatever you're going through, but let it go. Be grateful for the time that you had in that. Leave the unhealthy situation behind for purification. And what's this last card? Oh, it's the Aether. The seamless, unspeakable. This talks about, like, this is the card that, like, everything's made of this. This is what dreams are made of. This is, we're all made of ether and stardust and the void, the thing that calls us. I really think that there's something beautiful just around the corner for you. And it's a matter of just reaching it or maintaining it, but it's letting go of something so you're able to let in whatever needs to be let in to keep this Ten of Pentacles energy. So be grateful for whatever experiences you had in the past, but let them go. Let the purification, the cleansing rain wash upon you. Remove yourself from that unhealthy situation. It's time to create your own future. So I have this other tarot deck here, and we're going to go ahead and wake that up just for some advice. Is there anything left to say from the Spirit regarding this situation from you? One more time here. Cool. Spirit, is there anything left that you want to say to the soul that we're connecting to? And then I have a few other cards. We have some affirmator cards that I really love playing with, and we'll get into those in a minute. I think the card flipped here. Oh, hello. That was on me. Let me just see, is there anything else that you'd like to say? These cards keep, like, jumping in the air, but then falling back face first, and it's like, what is even happening? I'm sorry, one day I'll figure out a better scene. Okay, cool. So first, we have the Queen of Cups, the Five of Cups, and the Seven of Swords. Yeah, whatever energy you are leaving, you're leaving it for the better. This wasn't a very good energy. It's that, like, yeah, that lingering energy. That's completion. You're washing it away. You're too good. You left your heart. Don't look at the spilled cups. Look at the things that you do have going for you in your life. Count your blessings. See what, a good way to see who your friends are or who messaged you on your birthday. The older you get, it actually is like, hey, I hope you have a really good day. Maybe we should hang out. We should really definitely hang out. The Seven of Swords, there's some sort of, like, looking back over your shoulder, some sort of trickery energy. And underneath, though, we have, again, the Ten of Pentacles and the Sun. So releasing whatever this was, looking towards the future and away from the past. Yeah, see, again, looking back, looking at the spilled cups instead of the Two upright cups. Releasing whatever this heartbreak is in the Queen of Cups, because you love so loudly and beautifully. Yeah, we're going to get that Ten of Pentacles. We're going to get that ultimate happiness. That is so incredibly beautiful. Like, what an incredible message to have, honestly. So next we're going to pull, I've got actually two decks here from the bundle I have. Dang it, in the last video I used these. I promised I'd get her name, the psychologist that created these oracle decks. But I didn't, so maybe next time, maybe in the description box, write me in the comments if you want to know. But can we please, Spirit, have one from each deck here left for the soul that we're connecting to today? Please. Oh, thank you. I saw it's this bottom one. And I've got another deck here. Spirit, can we please? That's what I forgot to do. Like that. That's why it took so long. Spirit, thank you. I already got it, and it's on the floor. That's my bad, guys. Okay, so this is from the Self-Forgiveness Oracle deck, Love Yourself Edition. I forgive myself for mistaking solitude for loneliness. I choose to believe that solitude is a transient state that gifts me with clarity when I fully embrace the experience of being with myself. Okay. So what is that saying with all of this? Maybe that's what you need to do to like help with this unhealthy situation, the release, the completion. Really be with yourself and reaffirm the standards for the new life that you're creating. Next, and I'm just so sorry, I didn't mean to whip that away. So the Self-Forgiveness deck, Oracle deck, the Masculine Feminine Edition, and we have the Masculine, and it says, I forgive myself for taking on more than was ever meant to be mine. I choose to believe that when I accept all possible versions of myself, I discover a wholeness that invites others to embody more of what they need for themselves as well. So something tells me this is not exactly a relationship situation, but maybe some sort of family situation that was like programming that runs deep. And that's why like there's this stuck lingering energy for so long, because it was like you didn't realize what was available to you because you, again, your limitations, your programming. And sometimes people put that on you based, like, it's out of love, but it's still limitations. So, again, just sending love and healing energy for whatever it is you're going through. I hope you find a safe space, and know that you have one here. And I hope that everyone on my channel can just attest or be there. I don't know. Words are hard for me right now. My brain's not really working, but I think you're great. And you deserve a place you feel safe. And I would like to help provide that for you sometimes. So that is that. Next, we have the Secrets of the Witch. Oh my gosh, it was like throwing stuff all over the place. But can we please have one card, Spirit, for the soul that we're connected to right now? And like, I am honestly feeling so tired and like crazy with my words and like just like kind of silly all over, just like not thinking straight, just a little bit exhausted. So maybe that's how you're feeling right now. And I really think you should get some rest. If that is the case, that's what I'll be doing after this. I'm not even going to take this off the camera. I am just going to go to bed. But magical laws, bide within the law you must, in perfect love and perfect trust. Live you must, and let to live. Fairly take and fairly give. Today the witches bring you balance and harmony. That's really beautiful, honestly. I feel like just really it makes me think of like the craft, perfect love and perfect trust. I just really love that. But the magical law, perfect love and perfect trust. Live you must and let live. Yeah, I feel like you just need to trust in yourself and what needs to be released and what needs to just be moved again. Oh, that's so funny. So we got this in another Seasons of the Soul. So it says, hedge guardians, walk Widdershins and seek land under the hill. So I said that like 4 times now, but I can't say it right. So I have assumed that this is Widdershins. I can't read what songs called. It's just like a little symbol or whatever. But to me, it says, be with your guides, your spirit animal, take a walk with them. So this card is now stuck twice. And it says, she of the mossy gray, not all things are as they seem. Trust in your intuition. So we do have a lot again about intuition and trusting your intuition. So please know that's something you should do. Ask your guides for help, for guidance, for signs. Ask them for clarity, directions, opportunities, and, thank them when they show up. But I love your guts and growth bits. I hope that resonated with you in some shape or form. But I hope you have a wonderful evening. I hope you're able to reach that Ten of Pentacles, that sun that's coming up. Release whatever is holding you back, those blockages. And we'll see you in another video. Take care. Have a great night.